Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you've never seen me before, then hi, welcome. So in today's video, I'm going to be picking out all the books that I'm going to read in May. It's actually insane that it's already May. Like, we're already almost like halfway through the year. Isn't that insane? For me it is. I don't know. I think this year is going by so fast. Anyways, okay, I don't need to explain this. If you haven't seen my other videos or you haven't seen this concept, basically, here I have this mason jar. I have a bunch of prompts in here, and I always pick out 5 books to read during the month because I have some other videos planned, and so really I'm gonna read more than 5 books, but from my TBR, I'm only gonna be picking out 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick out 1 prompt for each, and we'll see. We'll see what I pick out. It's just so fun, and obviously I never know what I'm gonna pick, so that makes it fun. I don't know why I'm closing this. I have to open this back up. I'm all over the place today. Also, it's like really gloomy outside, so I'm sorry if the lighting isn't that good. Anyways, let's just get into it. Okay, let's pick out my first prompt. Book with a 4-word title. Okay, let's see. Not this one. Okay, this could be one option. You deserve each other. That's 4 words. No. No. Okay, we could also do All of His Villains. We could also do the Bromance Book Club. We could also do Part of Your World. We have so many options. Oh, wait, I forgot. Before we pick out my first book that's going on this month's TBR, I already have 1 book that I should put on the stack. Funny story. I'm actually like just currently doing a reading vlog on this and some other books, but yeah, I'm gonna put this here because that's definitely a book that I'm gonna be reading this month. I'm so excited. Like, I can't even describe honestly how excited I am to read that book. If you don't know already, I mean, Emily Henry is my favorite author, like, ever. And I love all her books. I adore them all. And so I know that I'm gonna love this book, okay? It's like, it's not a question, really. It's not. But anyways, stay tuned for that reading vlog, which is gonna be coming out, I hope, pretty soon. Okay, let's continue. So we could do You Deserve Each Other, All of His Villains, the Bromance Book Club, or Part of Your World. What am I feeling? I'm not feeling, fantasy, which is All of His Villains. So I think I'm gonna do Part of Your World. Oh my gosh, it's the last one here, so I'm gonna have to carefully pull it out. I feel like I'm playing Jenga. Here we go. Okay, so Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I've heard so much about this book, and I've heard mostly good things, but I really don't know anything about it. Like, I really don't know the premise. This is part of an interconnected standalone series, and the other books in that series are Yours Truly, which I've heard so many good things about. So I'm really excited to read that one. And then we have, I think it's Just for the Summer, which is a new release that's already released. Actually, it released on April, I think, beginning of April. But since it's part of that interconnected standalone series, you can read them as standalones, but like, people say that characters like in previous books appear, or just like you know if you've read the whole series in order. So I would like to do that, you know? So since I haven't read any book from that series, this is the first one, and then Yours Truly, and then Just for the Summer, I want to read this one, and then Yours Truly, and then Just for the Summer before it's summer, because I really want to read that new release. People have said like it's make them cry, it's really emotional, but it's like, it's so good. So yeah, but I have to read, you know, this one and then the other one first. Just my decision, you know? You don't have to do it, but I want to do it. Let's see. It says, after a wild bet, gourmet grilled cheese sandwich, and cuddle with a baby goat, Alexis Montgomery has had her world turned upside down. The cause, Daniel Grant, a ridiculously hot carpenter. Oh, he's a carpenter? Okay. Who's 10 years younger than her and as casual as they come. The complete opposite of sophisticated city girl Alexis. Opposites attract. I'm liking this. And yet their chemistry is undeniable. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it seems like, you know, at first it's like a short-term fling, but then they spend more time together and it goes on from there. I'm excited. I'm excited. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Well, technically the second book on the stack, but first book we've picked from the TBR prompt jar. You know what I mean? Okay, second prompt. I think I picked 2. Yeah. Oh, pick 3 actually. Okay. Book with blue on the cover. Well, actually, there's books behind these ones. This one has blue. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a fantasy book, and I'm not feeling fantasy, like I said. And then none of these have blue. And then this one has blue, Normal People, and the Bromance Book Club. I was supposed to read Normal People actually last month, but I didn't. I don't know which one I'm feeling, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna try again Normal People. We'll see if I read it for this month. I mean, you've probably heard of this book, okay? It's like really, really popular. It was really hyped on Book Talk. It was turned into a series on Hulu. It's more literary fiction. It's like coming of age. I've just heard like her writing, Sally Rooney, like you have to get used to it. It's like very different, and you know, either you love it or you hate it. I don't think there's an in-between there, but I don't know. We'll see. Normal People by Sally Rooney, 3rd book on my May TBR. 3rd prompt. Book with the first letter of your name in the title. So that would be M. Well, it seems like none of the books on here have M in the title, so I'm gonna have to pick another prompt. Book recommended by your favorite booktuber. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick There's Someone Inside Your House. I actually bought this because I saw Destiny Sidwell talk about this book. She said like at the beginning of her reading journey, or like when she was starting to get back into reading again, like this was one of like the first thrillers she read. I think I just saw like a book rec video she did. She rated this book, I think, a 5-star because she said she really loved it and it really stuck with her. So yeah, that's why I bought it. And it counts as a book that was recommended by my favorite booktubers. So, well, one of them. But I don't really know much about this book, honestly. Okay, let's see. It says it's been almost a year since McKinney Young came to live with her grandmother, and she's still adjusting to her new life in rural Nebraska. Then, one by one, the students of her high school begin to die in a series of gruesome murders, each with increasing and grotesque flair. As the body count rises and the terror grows closer, will McKinney survive the killer's twisted plan? Okay, now this sounds really interesting. Like, the title, just like in itself, There's Someone Inside Your House, like, creepy. But, like, I like this. You know, it sounds intriguing to me. We'll see. 4th book in this month TBR. Okay, 4th prompt. Book by an author you've never read before. Well, there's many here. We could do You Deserve Each Other, we could do Curse of the Wolf King, You Again, All the Villains, The Bromance Book Club. This one, because like the do-over, I've read Lynn Painter books. I've read Stephanie Garber books. Have I read a Riley Sager book? I don't know. I'm not sure. Let me see, because I don't think so. Yeah, no. Okay, no. I haven't read a Riley Sager or Riley Sager? How do you say it? Anyways, I haven't read any of his books. And I've heard so many good things about The House Across the Lake. So let me just get that. Give me a second. Oh no! See, I knew it was gonna fall eventually. The House Across the Lake. I've heard so many good things about this book. I think it's probably one of the most popular books of his, I think. I mean, it's the one I've heard most about. And what I've heard about it is, okay, so it's about a recently widowed actress, and she basically goes to her family's lake house in Vermont, and she's like bored there. She doesn't know what to do, so she passes the time by spying, by using these like literally pair of binoculars on this couple called Tom and Catherine, which they live in the house across the lake. Hence the title. And they're like good entertainment, you know? They're both interesting people. They're an interesting couple. But one day on the lake, Casey saves Catherine from drowning. And then they kind of become friends. And the more they get to know each other, it says, and the more Casey watches the two of them, it becomes clear that Catherine and Tom's marriage isn't as perfect as it appears. And then Catherine suddenly vanishes, and Casey's like, what? That sounds really intriguing to me. The premise sounds promising, so we'll see. 5th book on this month's TBR. 5th and last prompt. Every time I get to the last prompt, I'm like, this is so fun. Like, I want to do like 10 more. A book with a number on the title. Listen, number in the title, I don't have any here, but I have Bad Blood here, which is the last book in the Natural series, which I've been wanting to finish. And it does have a clock on the cover, which does have numbers. Would it be cheating if I picked this one? And I really wanted to read it. Like for this month, I really want to finish this series, even though it's sad. Then I'm going to finish it because I've connected so much to the characters. I love the characters in this book, in this series so much, and I have a special attachment now to the characters in the series. So I'm going to be very sad when I finish it. And it's heartbreaking for me, honestly. But I do want to finish it. I want to see how it all ends. I really wanted to pick this book for this month's TBR. Would it be cheating though? I don't think so. I mean, okay, it's not technically in the cover. I mean, in the title. But, like, the book does have numbers on the cover. Okay, you know what? In my video, my rules, so I'm gonna pick it. Okay. Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Can't say much about it because, like I said, it's, like, the last book in the series. So, like, if you don't know what the series is about, it's basically, it's like a YA thriller. It's not like a YA thriller. It is a YA thriller. And it's about a group of teenagers who got chosen for for this FBI program that was created for these teenagers to put their natural skills and natural instincts to use. So they get trained, and each of them have like really interesting natural skills. One can like read people's emotions really well, one can tell lies, another one is like really good at profiling people. So they're an interesting group of people, okay? And just throughout the series they become really close, they become a family, they help the FBI solve crimes, and it just gets really complicated and interesting and intense, and it's really fast-paced, and I love this series so much. I feel like I ranted there, like I'm out of breath. I'm so excited but I'm so sad. Okay, Bad Blood by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Last book on this month's TBR. Okay guys, let me just take these. These are all the books that I'm going to be reading this month. Oh no! No! The cover, it's all bent because it fell. I hate this. I hate when this happens. Okay, it's not that noticeable. Whatever, it's all good. We're good, we're good. Let's try this again. Okay. These are all the books that I'm going to be reading this month. Well, not all the books technically, but at least on this month's TBR, on my May TBR. We have a mixed bag, as always, although I didn't pick any fantasy because, like I said, I'm not in the mood for fantasy. Maybe I will, I don't know. I say that now, but maybe I'll change my mind throughout this month. But as of now, yeah, I don't have any fantasy on this month's TBR, but we do have thriller and we do have romance. Exciting. The book that I'm most excited to read, at least from these right here, are Bad Blood, because like I said, I really want to finish that series like so badly. And I guess obviously funny story, obviously, but I guess like also normal people, because I'm just so curious, because like so many people have hyped it up and like just said really good things about this book, have changed their lives basically. So I'm like, I want to see what that's about. So I'm just really curious about that one. But the rest I'm also really excited to read. Let me know if you want me to do this any other way, you know, pick my month's TBR, and I'd be open to do literally anything, honestly. I love switching things up, you know what I mean? Although I love doing this little TBR prompt chart because it's also so fun. But let me know if you want me to keep doing it like this. But anyways, hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for watching. If you stuck to the end, I love you. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I guess that's all I have to say. See you guys in my next video. Bye!